Good morning. As the holidays are arriving, all I want to do is cozy up with my favorite things at home. And then I realized, hey, these would make great gifts if you've got a friend or a partner or even yourself who's a homebody too. So welcome to the Cozy Homebody Gift Guide featuring 18 of my favorite everyday items. First up is the hero of every evening, my Emma pillow. Last year, I was asking you guys for pillow recommendations because we were constantly waking up with an aching back or neck, and this pillow was by far the most popular. We usually have an extra outer cover, but you can also sleep on the pillow just like that. To satisfy my curiosity, we slept on it just like that for a few days, and I will say that it felt a bit more airy around my head, if that makes any sense, because this cover fabric is breathable and it's also machine washable. The pillow also has a softer and a firmer side for you to choose from, and it's made up of 3 layers of foam, so you can also take out sections to adjust the height according to your comfort. I joked to Pat about how having 2 separate duvet covers is what saves our marriage. But during the colder seasons like now, we like to add an extra large quilt over our duvets that makes the bed extra warm and cozy. This one is our favorite from H&M Home that we got 3 or 4 years ago, but I believe they still have it even now. It's really soft but still lightweight, so it doesn't feel overbearing. It's also the perfect throw for a cozy movie night on the couch. I got myself my first ever fleece jacket for a camping trip last month, and I have been living in it every day since. Now that it's getting colder, it's like being wrapped up in a warm, cozy blanket all day. This one is from the North Face, and I got it because I like the interesting color combination. Like, my inner child is giddy with happiness at these lilac zippers. It also has an oversized fit, but it's not too baggy, and zips up all the way to my chin for those extra freezing days. I think any professional homebody can appreciate a good mug as a gift. Like this one from Bruno. But our personal bias are actually these monogram mugs from Anthropology. Fun fact, I bought these from London and wrapped them up in my sweaters to keep them safe on my flight back to Munich. We love them so much that we also got them for both my family and Pet's family as Christmas gifts. So literally every family member has one. I have since put a ban on myself to buy any more mugs, but here are some others that caught my eye recently. I think anything from Muji would make a great gift, but I especially love their candle collection. They come in really nice earthy scents and a very industrial and unique tin can packaging. I have gone through my fair share of $20 yoga mats to finally understand the high price point for Lululemons. This is the one yoga mat that is slip-proof and truly self-recovering. After 3 years of use, there's still almost no wear and tear or even sweat stains. And it's true, if you have a beautiful yoga mat, it actually encourages you to work out more. I don't think I'm alone when I say that I'm really glad the claw clip trend came back, and I hope it's here to stay for a long time. It's so much more convenient than a hair tie, and somehow I never end up losing this. This one from ASOS is my favorite because of its tortoiseshell look. And here are some other cute ones that would be great as stocking fillers. As a homebody, I think speakers are definitely a home essential because I love listening to music while I work, while I do chores, or just while relaxing. But this JBL speaker in particular is excellent for the shower. I got this as a Christmas present from Pat in 2017, and I have been using it in the shower every day since. The speaker is fully waterproof, it has a long battery life, and most importantly, the sound quality is amazing. I found that photo in so fun, and it's from way back in '01. Having an easy, cozy skincare routine is like setting yourself up for success because it brings so much calm and joy to the rest of the day. I like things that require minimal effort but produce maximum results, which is why I love my trusty UFO 3. Foreo is also the partner of today's video, so I have a 30% off link in the description box for you. The UFO 3 is a deep facial hydration device that offers the benefits of 5 spa facials within 2 minutes. It achieves this by using a combination of LED light therapy and either thermal or cryotherapy. During the summer months, I was using only the cooling cryotherapy, but now that it's getting colder, I'm switching all the modes to thermotherapy, and the warmth it gives is just so nice and soothing. My favorite mask is their basic Make My Day mask that features hyaluronic acid and red algae as the main ingredients, but I also like to try interesting flavors from time to time, like acai berry and manuka honey. I think this would be a great luxury gift for a close family member or even yourself, so be sure to take advantage of my link to get 30% off the UFO 3, and the first 50 people who use my code 10Hillary get an extra 10% off. Thank you to Foreo for partnering with me in today's video, and let's finally leave the bathroom. This next item might seem like a weird thing to give to someone, but it is the prettiest refillable dehumidifier I've ever seen. I really appreciate things that are both functional and double up as home decor, and this is precisely that. It comes in different colors to suit your home aesthetics, and the main feature I like about this is the easy pour spout. All you have to do is twist the lid and out comes the extra water collector. Speaking of weird but practical gifts, color crates. I think any homebody can appreciate something related to home organization, and the fact that they're collapsible, stackable, and come in a million colors make them irresistible. They're pretty enough to be displayed outside, but I also like to use them to organize cupboards, and it just makes clutter seem more intentional. I think the original ones came from Hay, but you can also get them in slightly different variations from places like Depot, Sosrenkren, and Hema. My next weird but practical thing to give to somebody is an office chair. I was pretty surprised to find a good office chair at IKEA. I've had this for about 3 years now, and it checks all the boxes. It's aesthetically pleasing, provides enough support to sit for hours and hours, and most importantly, it doesn't cost thousands of dollars. Rather than getting someone a yearly planner, which could be very up to personal tastes, I find it more practical to give someone a beautiful calendar. It's almost like a functional piece of art that changes every month. This one is from Cavallini & Co, and it features these lovely vintage mushroom illustrations. You could also make it really sentimental and customize one with memories that you share with that person. I think calendars are actually quite underrated as gifts. When you gift a plant, you're giving the gift of life and growth. Whenever someone asks me to recommend them a plant, my first choice is always the snake plant. They are extremely hardy and do well in both good and poor lighting. In feng shui, snake plants are also believed to bring good luck and positive energy to a space. My personal favorite is the Peperomia family. They are non-toxic to pets and come in many beautiful variations. Just be sure to pot them with proper drainage, and they'll be surprisingly easy to care for. One Christmas, my group of friends decided that we would do a random gift exchange, and when I opened the gift wrap to this puzzle, I was shrieking excitedly. The puzzles from Cavallini & Co are like beautiful pieces of art that you can frame up after you're done. My inner child really enjoys Disney-themed puzzles, especially these beautiful ones from the Thomas Kincaid collection. I also really enjoy these comic puzzles from Jan van Hasteren, because of how challenging it is, and each character has their own comical story. While we're on the topic of tabletop activities, how could I not mention board games? If I had to choose just 3 to recommend for over the holidays, it would be Pax, Stella, and Tokaido Duel. Pax is one of the most beautiful board games I've ever come across, from the token design down to the graphic design and the illustrations of the US national parks. The mechanics of the game is really easy to get. You basically play a hiker trekking through different trails across the 4 seasons. What I like about this game especially is that the gameplay can become quite different whenever you have an additional player, so you kind of have to strategize differently when it's a 2-player versus a 3 or 4-player game, and that keeps it refreshing for me. Stella is a game that's part of the Dixit universe and filled with magical illustrations. It's basically a game of picture-to-word association, plus a little bit of telepathy and understanding your competitors. I would highly recommend Stella for families to play over the holidays because it's really easy to teach to both younger and older family members. It's cozy, lighthearted, and laughter-inducing. Third and lastly, Tokaido Duo is a two-player rendition of the beautiful Tokaido game. You earn points through adventures as a pilgrim, artist, and merchant. This game is again very easy to pick up, and the best word I can use to describe it is peaceful. It's peacefully addictive and peacefully competitive, which I think is a perfect pairing to the slower-paced winter season. For those who, like me, enjoy reading at night and on the go, you need to get a Kindle. For my birthday last year, Pat upgraded my Kindle to a Paperwhite 11 and I have been absolutely in love. Mine is in a beautiful agave green color and I love the smooth matte texture that's also easy to hold on to. It's almost the same weight as the older Kindle, but yet the screen is much bigger, and my favorite part is how there's a pretty big range of screen brightness and warmth that you can adjust to. I also think books could be a fun gift, so let me drop in some favorite titles that I've read recently. The final recommendation is for my fellow pet parents. These pet bowl stands from Zara were the first purchase I made when we got Juno. When she was a puppy, she used them without the wooden stands, but as she got taller, the stands came in very handy, and I would like to think that she finds the elevation more comfortable. The bowls themselves are lightweight and easy to wash, and I think the overall look is very fitting to any home aesthetic. Thank you for listening to me rave about my favorite everyday things, and I hope you got a gift idea for your fellow homebody. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.